Alright, doing a quick video today on the little black powder firearm. This is a screw barrel, 44 caliber. They call it a boot gun or a muff gun. Ladies would carry it in their little hand warmer muffs, or they catalog it as a Derringer, but it's kind of unique in the fact that it's not fired with patches, as some black powder muzzle loaders are. Of course, revolvers are an exception. And this is very similar to the loading of a revolver, except for the fact the barrel is removed to load. And I've seen some videos that show some pretty poor loading techniques on these guns, just pouring the powder charge down the barrel, then a ball loose enough to actually drop clear down into the barrel and firing away. You want to avoid that because you want to have no airspace between your projectile and your powder charge. That can create some pressures that are unsafe for even for a black powder firearm. So what we're going to do is we're going to load this up. The first thing we do is we unscrew the barrel. Now, notice it's not cocked at all, and we load our powder charge into it. This is 3F powder I'm using. This is black powder. You can also use an equal measure of Pyredex. Now we fill it all the way, fill the chamber all the way up. Notice it's filled up all the way to where the ball will sit, so that we don't have in fact it's humped up just a little bit there, so that we can make certain we have a good seal between our powder and the ball. Now, in fact, I can feel a little pressure as I push down with it. Next thing, the barrel is screwed on, keeping it vertical, and I'll feel it seat against the ball. And we break out this little tool that engages with the rifling. Drop it right in there, and we continue to tighten it until it's firmly seated. Second thing we'll do, before I cap it, I'll cock it to full cock without a cap on it, because I want to show you the deployment of the trigger. As we go to half cock, which is our safety position, notice no trigger yet. Full cock, there's our trigger. I'm going to return it to half cock here and fold the trigger back up. Break out the capping tool here. It's just a simple spring to hold my cap so I don't have to finger it. Makes it easier to get into that nipple and just strip it off. And we're loaded, ready to go. I'm going to set it down, reposition the camera, and we'll take a quick look at it firing. Alright, back at the table one more time. Saw that one little misfire from the cap, probably wasn't seated all the way. Resulted in a little bit of a misfire there. What we're going to do now, I wanted to point out one more thing before I left, was the balls I'm using are not 44 caliber. They're 451. That's what helps create that that seal in the barrel. If you use a 44 caliber ball, it's going to be way too small and just drop right down into the bore. So make sure, in order to get this ball to seal good on top of that powder, got a little bit of wind coming up here. Just to make sure you use the 451 ball. That way you get this nice tight seal. You see we're starting to get a little bit dirty. Might have to brush the bore out a little bit so we can get our tool in there. Not a perfect system, but it is fun. Now I might mention too, these can be bought, I believe they're on sale for right now is this date, at $150 for a kit. And this was a kit that I built. You can build it in very, very short time. The wood was kind of a tree branch that had to be shaped and fitted to the metal, and some of the metal parts had to be reshaped and bent in order to fit. So, but it is worth it. It's fun, and I'd really recommend getting yourself a black powder firearm of some sort and experimenting with it and having some fun. Thanks for watching.